lot happens in Siouxland every day.
KCAU 9 News cuts through the noise every day to bring what's happening around your community into focus.
Amplifying what matters in Siouxland.
Your time is valuable.
So when this happens, and this happens,
and this, count on KCAU 9 News to bring you what matters.
KCAU 9 News. We are Siouxland proud.
Yep. I'm going to do the introduction. Live tonight from Spirit Lake, it's the quarterfinal two-way football game as the Tigerhawks from North Fayette Valley take on the Indians from Spirit Lake. The second and fourth ranked teams in Class 2A meet here tonight on another beautiful night. It's the rights of autumn, and it is beautiful here tonight. The weather stayed, no wind, perfect, huge crowd. Two very good football teams tonight on Metro Sports. Metro Sports TV is a leader in live high school sports streaming across the Midwest. Now featured in Sioux City, Sioux Falls, Des Moines, and now the Lakes region. And you can see all these games on demand wherever you may be and whatever device that you like to use. Find Metro Sports on YouTube, online, or with our tremendous partners at KCAU Channel 9, KFSY Channel 13, Premier Communications, and Fox Sports Radio. For the best in live televised high school sports, watch Metro Sports all season long. Hi, everyone. This is Pat Schultz as we get set for this big quarterfinal football game as the Spirit Lake Indians look to go to the Dome against these very tough Tigerhawks from North Fayette Valley. Both teams won their first round and second round game. Obviously, Spirit Lake with a big comeback win against Cherokee, and then last week exploded in the second half to defeat Osage. But they're going to meet a very good football team tonight in the Tigerhawks. Both teams 9-1 on the season. No stranger to postseason play. Both these teams go late into the year. Veteran coaches, big, tough football teams. It's going to be exciting, and we're looking forward to that. When we come back on the Central Bank pregame show, we're going to have the head coach of the Spirit Lake Indians, Coach Josh Beloit. This is the Central Bank pregame show. We have quarterfinal football coming up.
Central Bank pregame show. We're with the head coach, Josh Beloit, as Spirit Lake gets set for this big quarterfinal football game tonight. No stranger, Coach, to late season post-game play. It's got to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun. This is a great experience for our kids. They work really, really hard, and yeah, it's a fun opportunity for them.
Your team really took off on that last drive against Osage of the half, and then you guys scored on 5 consecutive possessions.
Yeah, I really thought that was a good momentum drive for us right before half. Felt like we got some rhythm after that, and yeah, in the second half carried it over really in all facets of the game. Just thought we had a really good second half. So,
for the second week in a row, Cherokee, Osage, you really had to contain the quarterback, and your defense did an outstanding job of doing that.
Yeah, we faced 2 really dynamic quarterbacks. They're phenomenal athletes, in extending the play with their feet, and then also being able to break you down when they took off on the run. And I thought our guys, did a good job defending that, and really being able to limit some of those big explosive plays that they were able to get in other games. So, I really thought Will Ditzworth had a phenomenal game for us last week at linebacker. I think what he had 4 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles, 2 recovered fumbles. So that was huge. Then I thought on the back end of things, too, we were really able to limit their explosive pass plays. So,
all right, big win there. Moving on, though, 9-1 North Fayette Valley comes into this football game. What are you seeing?
See a really physical football team, both offensively and defensively. It's really well coached. They want to be a power run football team, off tackle, pulling a lot of linemen, trying to get more people at the point of attack. The running backs run behind their pads and downhill well. And then the quarterback's just savvy, senior head coach's son, does a good job of taking care of the ball. They don't turn it over. And then the 6'8" wide receiver is just a huge matchup issue, and they spread him out in their play action pass stuff. He's, you got a 6'8" guy in the middle of the field. It's hard to not have him be a big target, and they do a good job of finding him. So, and then defensively, like I said, this tackle really, really well, really fundamentally sound and pursuit of the ball well.
Coach, what are your keys to the game to beating North Fayette Valley and moving on to the Dome?
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, it comes down to taking care of the football on offense and create some turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. If we create some explosive plays, offensively in the special teams game would be huge. And then, just, the line of scrimmage is going to be a big part of this game with what they want to do on the offensive side of the ball. So,
outstanding. Well, best of luck to you and your football team, Coach.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate your coverage all year.
You bet. That's Central Bank pregame show with the head coach, Coach Josh Beloit.
Iowa Lakes is the biggest bang for your buck. I don't know why you wouldn't come here. There's more to community colleges than you think. It's not just go to class and go home. There's still so many fun things you can do on campus. I made some great friendships with my professors. I wanted to go to class. I wanted to do their assignments. I liked the challenge that they gave me. And I think that makes a world of difference. I couldn't have asked for more. My name is Lauren Flayhardy, and I think Iowa Lakes is the perfect place to be.
Welcome back to Central Bank pregame show. We're about ready to get set here in about 10-15 minutes before opening kickoff of this big quarterfinal game. The winner goes to the Dome to play in the semifinals next Saturday, one of those two-day games as these two teams look to play. Joining us tonight, we're going to talk some X and O's with Rob Maynard. Rob, great to be back to Spirit Lake. Another great night for football. Can you believe this?
Oh, the weather outstanding. Perfect, crisp evening up here at the Lakes area. And once again, we're beautiful confines of Spirit Lake as we talk about this all week long, from week to week, right back up here for quarterfinal football. You can't beat it.
These two football teams, both very good. Obviously, Spirit Lake high scoring, 40 points a game. Exploded last week, scoring on 5 consecutive possessions. 2 after trailing 7-0 with 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, we've seen them get off to a slow start here, and then once they got their motor running, I'll tell you what, it really getting after it. We're the Indians last week in the 5 straight possessions, you did say, I do believe.
Yes.
Got her going once they got the mojo running, and score separated themselves as the game got on there and on to the quarterfinals.
Watching this North Fayette Valley football team who came all the way over, almost river to river across the state, about 2.5 hours, maybe 3-hour drive. Over in western Iowa, West Union. They come over here. We saw them on tape. Very impressive. And as Coach Beloit said, a very physical football team.
Yeah, an outstanding group we watched online here quite a bit. Of course, we haven't seen them play live because of where they're at over there on the Mississippi, or near the Mississippi. But I tell you what, a contingency of crowd across the way there already in the stands. Still 15 minutes before game time.
They're ready to play. They're excited about their football team, and they should. Let's talk about some of the individuals, some great individual talent. This North Fayette Valley football team, ranked number 4, 9-1 on the season, led by the coach's son, Declan Hines. Very good 3-year starter, very good football quarterback.
Yeah, Hines coming out there, and he likes to throw the ball as, pump it in around 1,525 yards through the air on the season. Excellent quarterback. And, of course, coach's son, you always got to look out for those guys.
Yep, intangibles and instincts usually, and they make their free throws. Complete passes in this deal. Another player, all-around player we're going to see, of course, Will Ditzworth, the outstanding all-around player for Spirit Lake, but another one, Lincoln Ashelman, does it all, leading tackler, leading rusher, leading scorer, kicks the extra points.
Yeah, he's one of those X-Factor guys that we talk about, Ditzworth, week to week up here at Spirit Lake, and just one of those guys you're going to want on your team. And then, rushing almost 1,000 yards in the season, probably eclipse that this game. Defensively, all over the place, hits really hard, keeps his low center mass to the ground, and he just pile drives people.
And leads the team in interceptions as well. And he'll get tested tonight against his Spirit Lake passing attack. Another player for the Tigerhawks, and you're going to see him a lot, 6'8", Cal Reister, 27 catches, 10 touchdowns, 6'8". We thought the Spirit Lake receivers were tall. 6'8's a whole nother level.
6'8", something from up in Sioux County, up in this area here, as you see him at the receiver spot, and that's going to be a tough matchup for Spirit Lake height-wise. And he's got about 1,000 yards. Reister does through the air. Pretty good hands on the ball player.
Yep, this North Fayette Valley team is going to be awful fun to watch, and they're going to be awfully good. It's going to be a great test. For these Spirit Lake Indians, let's talk about some of the key players, and there's a lot of them. They like to move the ball around, multiple offense, can pass it, can run it, they can do it all, and it's led by their quarterback, All-Stater Cade Lunt, 30 touchdown passes on the year, and of course that huge last-second touchdown run in the first-round game against Cherokee.
Yeah, Lonnie's been just a workhorse for these Indians, and we've been right here in the booth to get to see every one of these games this year, and phenomenal seats we have for such an exceptional player. It's just been really, really fun to watch, and of course your interview with him last week, an exceptional kid as well, well-spoken. Just an all-around great kid and exciting football player to watch.
He has a lot of weapons to go to, including a couple outstanding tailbacks, Bodie Higgins, Will Detzworth, as we talked about. They've combined for over 1,000 yards, over 20 touchdowns. Bodie, the all-time leading scorer in Spirit Lake. These two football players are very good, not only offensively but defensively.
Oh, absolutely. And you mentioned Bodie Higgins, and you can't mention Spirit Lake football without mentioning Bodie Higgins, a great leader on the field, another one of those great kids, just an outstanding job, both offensive, defense, and him and J.D. Snyder to boot, Will Ditzworth, the three of those guys are so hard-working kids and just really, really great kids to see out there.
We have receivers galore, and of course Spirit Lake, we know about their receivers, a lot of them, but the Stecker boys are outstanding. Dylan and Ethan have combined for 21 touchdown catches this season.
That's remarkable right there. And, which poison do you want to pick when you pick a Stecker? And Dylan, leading receiver that way with about 800 yards through the air himself, just had a really some real key catches last game after being pretty much not catching a ball against Cherokee Washington. But Ethan Stecker picked up the game against Washington, I'd like to say, and then Dylan picked it up, and both of them really had a good game last week here at Spirit Lake.
And then a lot of intangible players, as you talked about, a lot of guys that look the same, play the same, tough and good. Joey Andrus, our Metro Sports TV player of the game last week. Tate Orpin, who has just exploded in the playoffs in the last few games. J.D. Snyder always making plays.
Yeah, you just listed three more outstanding players. Where do we start and where do we stop with this lineup? And it isn't just the 11. It's not just the 22. It's about 35 players that get a lot of playing time.
All right, when we come back, we'll have the keys to the game. Big football game here tonight. We're in the quarterfinals of Class 2A.
You don't just play, you game. United Sports Academy at CNOS Fieldhouse has every field for every player. 20,000 square feet of turf, 3 batting cages, volleyball courts, basketball courts, pickleball, and more. If you got game, you got to get to United Sports Academy. Challenge yourself and sign up for programs, teams, or even rent the facility. Lessons, sports clinics, and training for every athlete. Get your game on at United Sports Academy. Online at usportsacad.com.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Jackrabbits don't wait to see what the future holds. They build it. At South Dakota State University, the next generation's leaders are preparing to launch. They're focusing on growth, and they're reaching new heights of excellence across vital industries. SDSU is building something greater for South Dakota and the world. Join us.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
KCAU and Metro Sports TV have teamed up to give you the most complete sports coverage in Siouxland. Watch live full broadcasts of local high school sports on SiouxlandProud.com. Just click live sporting events under the sports tab. KCAU 9 and Metro Sports TV. We're Siouxland proud.
Take the ride to Wattie's Bar and Grill. Enjoy delicious burgers, steak tips, wings, and the best pizza around. Get a Chiefs Bloody Mary and make sure to grab a half gallon to take home. Take the ride to Wattie's Bar and Grill in Hudson, South Dakota.
Tonight's Iowa State football quarterfinal game is brought to you by CF Industries. CF Industries provides clean energy to feed and fuel the world. And you can find your next career at CF Industries as they present tonight's football game here tonight. It should be a good one as we get set. And make sure you turn in to KCAU Sports Zone at 10 p.m. with Anthony Mitchell. They'll have highlights of this game as on Sports Zone on KCAU Channel 9, our fine partners. Rob, each and every game we have the Vern Eide keys to the game. Big game here obviously to go to the Dome. You can just feel it's palpable up here as the crowd's excited to go. Big crowd came all the way over from the Mississippi River region. But our keys to the football game, and as Coach Beloit said, number one, Spirit Lake's going to have to be physical.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to be physical up front. Maybe a little bit of a size advantage going North Fayette Valley's way. So right off the top, Spirit Lake's going to have to be physical. And of course, we know how physical they can be.
Yeah, and as you see the captains go out, you can, if a basketball game breaks out, everybody's going to have a lot of post players. There's some big kids out there tonight. Secondly, on the Vern Eide keys to the game, and we're going to talk about that size. 6'3" quarterback, looks bigger than that as we were downfield on the field to watch him warm up in Declan Hines. 6'3" quarterback to a 6'8" receiver. That's a pretty tough combo to stop.
Yeah, that is really something that they're going to have to keep an eye on. You're really going to have to help, lean over on that side and help as much as you can. And I think it'll be an outstanding game, but you just got to do the fundamental things.
Conversely, the Tigerhawks will have to stop the connections, the tall quarterback, tall receivers for Spirit Lake. We've seen so many times. Toss it up in the end zone, let the 6'5" Stecker boys go up and get it. Spirit Lake, third key, they average 40 points a game. Get that offense rolling like they did. When they get hot, they're awfully good.
Yeah, once they get their feet underneath them and the mojo rolling, they've done a nice job of keeping after it. And once they got it going, it's a tough wheel to stop.
It certainly is. Going to be a good football game here tonight. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff. Quarterfinals, Class 2A, the Tigerhawks and the Indians. All right.
Bob Rose presents Do You Know Pizza? The exciting trivia game where if you don't know pizza, just wing it. True or false? Romanian Christian Dimitru ate 200 pounds of pizza in a week.
Mamma mia, that's a lot of pizza.
Bob Rose knows pizza, and they know how to feed a hungry family. Pizza, wings, burgers, chicken, and more. Bob Rose, where good food and good times gather.
Welcome back as we get set for this big football game. These two teams, both 9-1, both highly ranked, both high scoring, and they're on Metro Sports. You can watch all of our free and live and on demand. All of our content is on YouTube and our fine partners, media, KCAU Channel 9, Channel 13 in Sioux Falls. We also feature on-demand replay, so you can watch these games or any game after or on your way home or whenever you'd like to. We also have player-coach interviews, team and player rankings, game predictions, all of this on Metro Sports TV as these teams get ready. The Tigerhawks have won the toss. They have elected to defer, and it'll be the Indians in that high potent offense getting the ball first, and you don't see that. You don't want to give the Indians the ball first, but Coach Hines says, let's get the defense out there and let them play a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to take an offensive juggernaut of Spirit Lake right on the chin to start here and see what they can do defensively. If they get a good stop and the 3-and-out is what they're going to want, it sets the tone for the Tigerhawks.
Big crowd on hand, and they're excited to go. Fun thing about playoff football, it's binary, no doubt. You either win or you lose. Here's a kick, and it's going to go in the end zone, and this high potent offense of the Indians will take it as we go to the starting lineups as the Indians get set, averaging over 40 points per game, the third leading scoring team in the state of Iowa. They're led by their senior quarterback, Cade Lunt, 30 touchdowns. The running backs, we talked about them earlier, Bodie Higgins and Will Ditzworth will alternate series to series sometime, whatnot. We're ready to go on the first play of this game. Spirit Lake will go with trips this side. They come in motion, the little counter play as they go right down the middle, and there's a big yardage, and picking the ball up is Ditzworth, and that's a big pickup on first down as he goes for 17 yards as we've seen that fly sweep, and they run it right away.
Yeah, nice run around that end, good blocking, kick to the outside, and he had a nice cutback, good lane, good lead out block.
Will's going to stay in the backfield. The receivers for the Spirit Lake Indians, the Stecker boys, Dylan and Ethan, they're wide. There's going to be a quick pass out, ball caught, and for short yardage, skipping forward nicely for the Indians as caught from behind a little bit, but Bodie Higgins slid up and kept going. Excuse me, that's Tate Orpin who makes the play. Tate's played a big part, turned nothing into something, picked up 5 yards on first down. Orpin is a member of those outstanding crew of receivers as J.D. Schneider, Joey Andres, all these guys. Wesley Walls is back, and Isaiah McCowan returned to kickoff. This is Bodie Higgins getting his first call. Bodie's going to lean forward to about his own 44. Going to be short of the first down. It's going to bring up third down and a long 3 for the Indians. The offensive line at the tackles are Tyson Robinson, Nolan Teesfield. At guards will be Ethan Carlson and Jackson Knutson. And the center is Jasper Robinson. It was the guards last week that played very well for the Indians. Third down, 3 yards to go. Looking is Lunt, fires it over the middle and a little too high for Ethan Stecker. Pressure came hard by the Tigerhawks as they came in hard, and we're going to see number 76 a lot. He's going to be a good watch out for Lane Kleppe. He's a good one.
Yeah, Kleppe, an outstanding player. He comes in there at list him at 6'2". He looks bigger than that down there. 240, I would say. He's more like 260. And I'm sure that Caden Lunt's thinking the same thing about right now.
He came hard. Cade wanted to throw it early, but there was good coverage on Stecker. So on fourth down and 3, you never know with Coach Beloit. Here's some pressure up the middle by Kleppe, and there's a high, long kick. It's a good one. It's going to take an Indian bounce, a big Indian bounce, and roll into about the 13-yard line, down to the 12. When we come back, the Tigerhawks will have first down. This is Metro Sport. Nope, we're going to stay right here as we're going to go right to the starting lineups for the Tigerhawks. As they have another high-powered offense, not quite as good in the games we've seen of mutual opponents. 42-14, Spirit Lake defeated Osage. The Tigerhawks defeated that same Osage team 35-0 as we get start right here. Hine, the quarterback, hands it off, and we're going to say Ashman quite a bit, but I think we have an early flag here. We got a little motion probably on the Tigerhawks. And this is not a big Indian defense, but they are very active and they are very willing. So we got an offsides on Spirit Lake to start so the ball will go up and it'll be first down and 5 right there. So starting lineups for the Tigerhawks. The quarterback is Declan Hines. The running back, Lincoln Ashman. He is the key player, almost 1,000 yards as they get set right here on a first down and 5 under center, and we got another flag. So next time we're going to have an illegal motion. We're going to get through these starting lineups. Declan Hines, the quarterback. Lincoln Ashman, the lead back. They'll also run Kyler White. The receivers, as we talked about, 6'8", Cale Reister, Damian Harnish, Tate German, he's the deep threat. And up front, they'll have Lane Kleppe, Kyle Bertrand, Kenny Kerr, Cole Mosier, and the center is Noah Benson. And they like to mix it up, Rob, with their, you already saw that. They go under center, they go shotgun, they do just about everything.
They like to mix it around.
First down and 10 again, and the ball goes right to Asherman, and he's going to carry a bunch of Indians out to the 19-yard line. We've got a flag down, probably a face mask in that scrum, as they got a good taste of Asherman, as he's going to try to go over 1,000 yards in this game, and got a look at that big, strong kid.
Yeah, a lot of push out of him there as he's got his legs going. And everybody trying to gang tackle, and it tends to happen, and you maybe get a hand on the face.
So we do have a face mask. That's normally what happens when someone's getting carried around like that. So that's going to be a first down, and strange to have three plays and 3 penalties, Rob.
Yeah, a little bit, especially in playoff football. You start to see a lot of cleaner game and a lot less flags, but so far that's not been the case.
Coach Beloit said in the Central Bank pregame show, this is a big physical football team, and so far they've shown it right here. So first down at the 35-yard line of the Tigerhawks. They go with a little play-action fake. Hines throws it up there to his 6'8" receiver, Reister. He catches it, has 10 yards on the play, and simple roll out and toss it up to your big guy.
Yeah, you put it up there and out far enough where his long outstretched arms are the only ones to reach it. Nice pass play there by the Tigerhawks.
Do you remember the old Harold Carmichael from the Indians? Or, excuse me, from the old Eagles?
I do remember.
He was 6'8".
Carmichael.
Carmichael. So another first down, back-to-back first downs for the Tigerhawks. They have the ball at their own 45, little counter play. Nothing there as the Indians' interior defense was all over on that play. And they came hard and made the play. Ethan Stecker from his defensive end position was the first to hit him. The defense for Spirit Lake at one defensive end, and there'll be multiple players moving in and out, will be Noah Lee. The tackles are Tyson Robinson. Ethan Stecker will be the other our defensive end. He's at 6'5". We'll get the linebackers for you right after this play. Second down, 9 from their own 46. Little counter play, and again, nothing there. Nice play by the Indians coming up there as Jason Lundgren got the call, the junior, and he was tackled right away, bringing up a third down and 9. These outstanding linebackers for Spirit Lake: Will Detzworth, leading tackler; Bodie Higgins, outstanding; J.D. Snyder, playmaker; Wesley Walls goes back and forth from linebacker to cornerback. He'll be another one. And Joey Andres, who had 8 tackles and a fumble recovery in the last game. It's third down and 9 for the Tigerhawks. Under center, play action fake, pressure coming. Big hit, ball's loose, Spirit Lake has it. Coming in from the weak side was Terry, I believe, was Terry Sexton, I believe. The corner came from the corner position and made the play. Nope, that was Joey Andres, came from his outside linebacker. Andres with the sack caused fumble.
Yeah, nice little drive right there. Comes out, make the sack, punch it out. Typical turnover on a punch out.
So second possession is going to start at the Tigerhawk 40, about the 40-yard line, 41-yard line. Big play by Joey Andres, causing the sack caused fumble. Roll out by Cade Lund. He has good legs. Better take care of that ball. He doesn't want to go down, but he loses 3 on the play, maybe 5, as the Tigerhawks came with a blitz on that rollout. Good defensive call right there on first down.
Yeah, it was a good defensive coming in there, followed down the line, did a nice job funneling down, following each and other linebackers come around that backside, made a nice tackle.
So second down, and they do loss of 5 from the 45 of North Fayette Valley. In motion comes J.D. Snyder. They run the fly sweep. J.D.'s going to cut it up, break another tackle, stays on his feet. Oh, they're running hard tonight, as none of these backs want to come down. We got shoes flying out, all kinds of things, and J.D. Snyder with a big cut, and he's going to make it a more makeable first down as he picks up 12 on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Nice little counter play.
Yeah, and a good hard run after that initial tackle, dragging guys with him and just would not go down. That's the toughness we've seen all year long.
You just never know what Spirit Lake Indian's going to hit you. 3rd down and 3 from the 31. They go right up the middle, and this time they're waiting for Will Detzworth. That's a play that's gone for a lot of yards. That one didn't get going very well right from the start, and coming in and making a big hit was number 57, and we saw this kid on tape, Logan Bohm, and Bohm lowered the boom.
Yeah, he was coming in there with a full head of steam and was able to wrap up and drive back. 4th and 5.
Going to bring up a big 4th and 5 after the fumble recovery. The Indians trying to come back. 4th down and 5 from the 35. They fake the fly sweep. Lunt has time, throws it as a man, but it's overthrown and incomplete. Good coverage out there by the Tigerhawks, by number 6, Jackson Lundgren, as they had him double covered, and the Indians turn the ball on downs after getting a fumble in great field position.
Yeah, that was double coverage right there. A tough spot to put that in, and Lund thought he could see a little bit of daylight, but nice job on the defensive end down that double coverage.
So an exciting start right here, right now, as both teams playing extremely well. Or extremely hard, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So
really hard so far
First
tonight.
down for the Tigerhawks. They go with a bunch pistol set, it looks like. They hand the ball off to Asherman, and he leans forward for about 3 yards. Terry Lee made the tackle on the play. Well, it was Isaiah McCowan. Nice to see Isaiah back in there. He's another playmaker. Isaiah, a junior, was hurt, missed 4 or 5 games, came back last week, touched the ball for the first time, and returned a kick some 65 yards. So welcome back to football, Isaiah. Big play there.
Yeah, nice job coming around there and make that grab around the knee tackle.
Said his knee hit right at the 35-yard line, so only a gain of 1. Hines under center, rushed again, and coming is Will McDermott. The ball was down. Oh, they're going to say it's up, and Bodie Higgins picks up the fumble as the Tigerhawk, Bodie Higgins goes all the way to the 10. Bodie Higgins, they're going to say, is down, or it was a fumble, and the Tigerhawk, their coaching staff is saying down, and that's the second big fumble. Bodie Higgins right there, as Coach Hines is saying he was down, no instant replay. The officials are not going to talk this over.
We'll look at it on an instant replay. Our Siouxland proud.
Right there, it looks like he hit the ground. Can't see it unless we had another view, but nevertheless, it's another fumble, another sack-caused fumble by the Indians. Crazy start into this game. So the ball must have come loose when he was flipping him over. So first down, Bodie Higgins will be the lone back. He's going to get the ball, the all-time leading scorer, and he's going to be rushed and brought down by Cale Reister, who has 17 tackles for loss this year. He's a 6'8" defensive end, and he is very active. It is a very interesting defensive. It's a 5-2-4. They move these defensive ends. They've got their best athletes on each side.
Yeah, they do a nice job of mixing things up and putting those big, heavy hard hitters on the outside.
Dylan Stecker to the right. They're going to go quick with a funnel screen, and Ethan Stecker is stuck. And making the play again was number 6 for the Tigerhawks. Boy, he's all over the place, as making the play again was Lundgren, Jackson Lundgren, and he already has 3 big plays. Right now, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12. Very fast first quarter, just like last week, Rob. It's going to be 3rd and 12 at the 14. The Indians turned it over on downs after recovering a fumble at the 35. They just recovered another fumble, and they have a chance here on 3rd and 12. Lunt is going to roll to his right, has a lead blocker if he wants him, and he's going to fire it. It's called caught, and Dylan Stecker, touchdown! Dylan Stecker, touchdown! His 13th of the season, and what a pass by Cade Lunt.
Yeah, just the perfect amount of patience there. Cade Lunt will exemplify here in this KCAU replay as he comes across, waits his time, and fires it in there to Dylan Stecker.
Nice job of finding a little hole and sitting down in there and leaning in for his 13th touchdown of the year is Dylan Stecker, and it's 6-0 as the Indians take advantage of that turnover, and big play there. Will Ditzworth's kick is up, and it is good, and it is 7-0. The Spirit Lake Indians lead when we come back on Metro Sports.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
This perfect ring is for Allie from Zach. They married without a diamond ring right before Zach went to serve his country. And now he's back. Jake and Sarah successfully pitched a big client together over a year ago. They got along very well. So well, in fact, Jake's about to pitch Sarah a proposal. Every diamond tells a story, but there's no story like yours. And there's no diamond like a Greenberg's diamond. Greenberg's Jewelers, a cut above the rest.
With 3:56 in the first quarter, the Indians draw first blood as they had their second sack-caused fumble and then turned it into a 6-point on a 13-yard touchdown pass from Cade Lunt to Dylan Stecker. So just like that, the Indians lead. As they'll kick it off and going back, and it's Asherman. He does it all. He makes the catch and looking for some yardage. Cuts to the outside. That's Lundgren, excuse me. And he brings it up to about the 23-yard line, where it will be a first down for the Tigerhawks. This will be their third possession of the game, and both have ended up in fumbles. Rob.
Yeah, it's they did a nice job getting the stops on defense there, and then giving it back to the Spirit Lake Indians, something you don't want to do in this high-power offense.
Nope, and there's they must have saw something on film because Andres and Ditzworth are coming hard from the outside, and Will moves over to that right defensive end. First down, Tigerhawks, 3:50 to go, first quarter, 7-0 Indians lead. They go with a quick one right up the middle, and Asherman, well, they're not going to go that time. They don't go to Ashman. They go to Kyler White, and there's nothing there behind this big offensive line, which features Lane Kleppe, Bertram, Kerr, Mosier, and Benson. And they like to lean on you, but not a lot of lean that time. It's going to be second down and 10. No gain on the play. The Indians play a 3-5-3. They'd use all kinds of combinations in there, but they got a lot of good athletes. They're going to lob it up for Cal Reister, who was held, and they're going to get the hold right there. So they got Isaiah McCowan, I believe, was tugging him on backside, and at 6'8", you can see their game plan with the big kid. They just lob her up there.
Yeah, and he really sold that little grab of the tail of the jersey a little bit. But, you know, it might have been a little hold.
Yep. So that's going to bring it back, or bring it up for the Tigerhawks. And a first down on the hold, 10-yard penalty. And first down, the Tigerhawks. The winners head to the Unidome and play in the semifinals. Boy, Class 2A has a lot of good football teams, Rob.
Oh, a lot left. There were a lot to begin with. We watched and witnessed throughout the year here with Central Lyon and Western Christian, but there's a lot left of the four are exceptional.
So first down, Tigerhawks at their own 42. Another bootleg by Declan Hines has Reister over, and boy, he is a big target, and he makes a catch, gain of 8 on first down.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest factors there is he's such a target coming across there, but he also is very athletic and run I would like to see this kid on the basketball court.
Well, speaking of basketball, Metro Sports will have a full schedule of Spirit Lake Indian, both boys and girls basketball, all winter long. Looking forward to that. So, 2nd down and 8. Just getting underway. Been crazy so far. A little counter play, and they're going to lean, and forward is Asherman, and he's going to have his first down. Boy, he's a powerful kid. So 1st down, Tigerhawks. They've gained a few, both by the penalty and on some nice pass plays. Little run there. Clock running at 2:15 to go right now, and 7-0 for the Indians. On Metro Sports TV, we've got a good one up in Sioux Falls. Our Metro Sports Sioux Falls crew, John Gaskins and Brad Newitt, they've got a good one going on between Lincoln and Harrisburg. Long pass, he has time this time, down the sidelines and off the hands of the intended receiver as they try to go just a little bit different as they've gone to Reister a few times, and this time they toss it out down the sidelines. Good coverage by the Indians right there, as Terry Sexton, who has played very well at that cornerback, was there to make the play, and the intended receiver was Tate German, and Tate is your long ball. When they're looking for the long ball, Tate German's the guy. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 49 of the Tigerhawks. Big pressure coming on. Terry Lee coming, but Ethan Stecker has him. Again, they come hard from the outside, and they're really attacking the tackles for the Tigerhawks as they came flying in there. And Kenny Kerr couldn't quite keep Ethan Stecker off there. And, boy, that must be part of the game plan.
Yeah, that was a nice nice job there. Stecker really coming around and making the hard contact. Bottle him up in the backfield.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 15. Declan Hines has been sacked twice, has fumbled both times. Going to have to hold on to the football right here. The big 3-year starter quarterback steps up, tosses it up there for Reister. Ball's intercepted. Wesley Walls with the interception. And it's going to be 1st down at the 20. Almost works as a punt, but great coverage, double coverage by the Indians.
Yeah, that was a nice job there by Walls, just reading the ball, and a little offensive pass interference by the big fella anyway from North Fayette Valley. So
just lobbing it up there for the big guy, but Walls does a nice job. And it's going to be 1st down for the Indians at their 20-yard line, already leading 7-0. 3rd turnover already in the 1st quarter for the Tigerhawks. Wow.
Yeah, that's, well, like I said, that ended up like a nice punt, I suppose, get it inside the 20.
1st down, Lunt fires sideline, caught by Dylan Stecker. Dylan has the 1st down at about 31-yard line. Nice quick out by Lunt. 30 touchdown passes, we'll make it 31 now, and that's a good 1st down. Nice and calm and nice pass.
See this Spirit Lake Indian offense get their motor running here, get their legs underneath them a little bit in the quarter here.
Certainly doing that. 40 seconds to go, time for a couple more plays. 1st down, 29-yard line of the Indians. Ditzworth in motion, looks, lob over the middle, wide open is Isaiah McCowan. Isaiah catches it in the seam, picks up 20 yards on the play, another 1st down. So a couple of touch passes by the Indians, and they're on the move again. The Tigerhawk defense up front, Gavin Groves, Cal Reister, Lane Kleppe, Cashton Rose. They're up front, going to have to get some pressure. Here they come now, and they do get some pressure this time. Rolling out is Lund. He's looking, has a man down there if he can get it to him, and he throws the ball away. J.D. Schneider was down the sidelines, but Cade was under duress and had to throw the football away. And now we got a penalty flag down. We may have a roughing the passer, or do we have a hold out there? So, Cade Lunt. Nope, he was over the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of down as well. with 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Good pressure that time. We just talked about how the Tigerhawks were going to have to pressure them, and they did. So Groves, Reister, Kleppe, and Rose up front. Bohm, Griffin, Ashelman, the linebackers. German, Lundgren, Harnish, and Dylan Hines, the free safety. They'll also move in and out. Will be Kyler White, who's the deep safety right now, when Declan Hines rests. So loss of down. It'll be 2nd down and 15. They're going to have to change the clock. And here they go. Looks like we have an outstanding officiating crew tonight, as you would think, in the quarterfinals. 2nd down and 15 for Cade Lunt. He will go with motion. This is Ditsworth. He has the ball. Penetration by the Tigerhawks, and they're all over him. And that may end the quarter. As coming in and making the play is this a little extracurricular activity on the sideline. But Gavin Groves, the outside linebacker, did a great job of containing, ran out of bounds, so we're going to have one more play. It's going to be 3rd down and 14, so this is a big play at the 44. 3 first-quarter turnovers by the Tigerhawks, 7-0 the Indians. The winner goes to the Dome. 3rd and 14. From his own 44, they go with a quick screen out. McCowan tries to break a tackle, can't, and is brought down quickly. And nice play out there as they went solo with McCowan, and Mason Hines made the tackle. And we're going to take off and come right back with the second quarter. 7-0, Spirit Lake leads. This is Metro Sports TV.
I love doing it. We go to all the state events. We work at all the state events. And, you know, you wear your polo and people stop and talk to you. And it's just really great to connect with kids from other schools who are on the board, and then coaches, athletic directors who will see you at the events will stop and talk to you, and it's really neat.
You feel a bit of a weight and you're a voice for all athletes in the state of Iowa. It's cool.
I think it's really cool. I remember reading the email and I'm like, oh, this would be something really cool to look for. It'd be good to talk to people that I want to get to talk to around the state. I get to see other people's opinions, kids from 5A schools, kids from small schools. I think it'll just be a really good opportunity for me. IHSAA represents so much that it's really cool that they have 2 girls on the board to bring a girl's perspective, because I think it's really important to be very diverse and get different opinions.
Seven to nothing, Spirit Lake Indians lead. Battle between the 2nd-ranked 9-1 Spirit Lake Indians against the 4th-ranked 9-1 North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks. And so far, it's been a good football game and a crazy one. 3 turnovers in the first quarter by the Tigerhawks, and they're a team known to take care of the football.
Yeah, that's a little surprising. Of course, we've seen this Spirit Lake team do a lot of surprising things throughout the season.
Yeah, they are as unpredictable and good. Oh, they dropped the snap right there, and Kleppe's got him and slams him down. And that's the last thing you know. Wesley Walls on the play that time, and you don't want to run into the big fella, number 76.
Yeah, you say Kleppe's got him, and once he's got you, he's got you. He is a force to be reckoned with. Like I said, 6'2", 240 on the roster, but I believe he's more like 6'4", 280. Man,
looks like he
should
be
hard.
Should be playing tomorrow is what he should be. As he,
I think he will be.
Poor Wesley Walls just came off the injured reserve list. He doesn't need that. But another turnover. This one at the Spirit Lake 40. So it's 1st down Tigerhawks at the 40 of the Indians. Declan Hines off to a rough start. They go with a Wildcat. Ashelman is going nowhere, back to the line of scrimmage, and the Indians are coming with everybody as Stecker again makes a great play, as does Robinson. Tyson gets in there. Nice play by the Indians, and Ethan Stecker is having some fun at that defensive end.
Yeah, he's really brought the game tonight. He's coming out fire, and he likes contact, we can certainly see.
Yep, 6'5", he is playing very well. Has a sack, caused fumble, and that one was the catalyst for the first touchdown by the Indians. 12-yard pass from Lunt to Dylan Stecker. Little lean forward by Ashelman there. Ashelman gets to about the 35-yard line. He's going to bring up a big 3rd and 5. At the 35, no doubt, Rob, 2-down territory here for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, once they get inside that 40, near that 35, it's probably 4 down all the way to the goal line, as they're going to try and edge closer. Just a single score game.
They do it old style, Hill. They're going to go underneath the center as Declan Hines takes a snap, gives it to Ashman. He's going to be tripped up short of his first down, and he's going to be about 1.5 yards short. It's going to bring up a big 4th down play right here.
Yeah, huge play in this game, and I just got a little update from the old Hinton Blackhawks playing on Underwood over in Hinton. Of course, that game on Metro Sports TV. Hinton leads 10-7. 11:56 to go in the second. An 11-yard touchdown pass from Anderson to Kyle Leary.
Oh, wow. They're excited about their Hinton Blackhawks playing in the quarterfinals. 4th down and 2 right here. Again, out of center. They give the ball to Ashman. He has the first down as they go right behind the big man Kleppe, and that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, if you can load up behind that big fella and he crashes down and you get to the outside shoulder, you're going to pick up an easy 2 yards.
The head coach is Justin Hines, and he's old school as he brings his quarterback all the way over to the sidelines to talk to him. And so that's a little bit old school. So 1st down and 10 at the 25-yard line. They're going to run. There's the ball is loose again. Spirit Lake says they have it. They tried to run the quick dive. The ball was dropped, but Declan Hines gets back on it. Wow. Just having all kinds of time problems holding on to the football. Just that time was a dive. There you see as they like to go all the way over to the sidelines. That's old school right there as they like to do that. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down. Loss of 3 on that play. Already 3 turnovers by the Tigerhawks. They just picked up a turnover by Spirit Lake. 2nd down, 13 from the 28. They go with a little counter again. Ashman's going to be tripped up as he got the ball. J.D. Snyder popped in there, and J.D., who has played so well this last month, makes a nice play.
Yeah, there he comes, Snyder, like we talked about, that hard-hitting, low-center gravity player, just like Bodie Higgins, and he just lowered the shoulder there and put him on his back.
So 3rd down and 11 at the 26. Again, probably, though we saw Ashman on film kick a 38-yard field goal. 3rd down and 11 at the 26-yard line. Little roll out this time away from pressure. Has a man wide open and it's dropped. Ashman had a chance right there, and had he caught that one, look out.
Yeah, that was wide open down there. That probably would have been all the way to the pylon had he been able to make that catch. It's just a little too much loft on it and off over his fingertips.
So I believe they are going to try the field goal by Lincoln Ashman, and he does it all. We saw him on tape kick a 39-yarder, Rob, and here he is. This one will be put down at the 33. This is a 43-yard attempt by Lincoln Ashman. Snap is good. The kick has plenty of distance, but it is off to the right. No good. So a missed opportunity by the Tigerhawks after recovering the fumble, or stopping it on the bad punt snap. And it's going to be 1st down Indians with 8:14 to go, already ahead 7-0.
Now a little dodge of the ball there after the turnover by Spirit Lake, and had enough leg to get it in, and maybe just a little bit of a breeze pushed that away.
Not much of a breeze. Can you believe we're in November and we have not had a cold night for football? Isn't that something? We've had them before. So 1st down and 10, Lunt, the quarterback. Going to catch a snap, pauses, fires, has a man, ball caught as Ethan Stecker trying to get away. Does. He's going to have 1st down.
Never an easy tackle on the outside there after the catch. But, man, what nice dance moves there as he scooted right, scooted back left, and back right, and away he went out for 1st down.
That was Tate Orpin. Tate Orpin, number 12, not number 11. These black uniforms with dark red numbers. I'm just, 20 years ago I probably could do that. But that was Tate Orpin, and Tate continues to have an outstanding October and November. Big catch there. And a first down. Cade Lunt under pressure this time. Shovel passes it beautifully to Joey Andres, and he leans forward to the 43-yard line. We're going to have a face mask too, Rob. What a play by Cade Lunt as they came with the blitz, and he got it away to Joey. And Jody not only gained yardage on it, but I think he got a face mask.
Yeah, he had 3 guys on him. He was able to punch it out there, and a nice gain. And then a flag on the play.
And a personal foul, face mask, that's 15 yards. Heads up play by Kate Lund right there. So that'll move it up into Tigerhawk territory, and the Indians are looking to increase this lead. They came hard with the pressure, but great play by Lunt. That's what a senior veteran quarterback will do for you.
An outstanding job right there. And we've seen it all year, but a lot of people watching tonight might have been the first time.
1st and 10 from the 47. We probably have a motion. Ethan Stecker catches the out, breaks a tackle, knocked out of bounds at the 33. We have a penalty. The side judge threw that. Could have an offsides. We'll see as Coach Beloit is discussing that. But normally that's a motion, but we don't know yet. Yep, illegal shift on Spirit Lake, and Coach Beloit's going to discuss that with the side judge, but that's going to eliminate a first down throw. It's going to make it first down and 15 from the 47-yard line. The Indians' 47-yard line, 7-0. If you just joined us, as Dylan Stecker caught a 12-yard touchdown pass from Cade Lunt after the Indians had a sack-caused fumble. And that's where we're at now. Both teams have had other chances. Missed field goal by the Tigerhawks. Missed opportunity on downs deep in Tigerhawk territory by Spirit Lake. First down and 15 from the 48. Cade Lunt's going to keep the football, and he puts his head down, and there's a lot of traffic inside there. They're very stout in the middle. Those 2 linebackers, Rob, we saw them on film. They were very good. Bohm and Griffin, 55 Griffin, 57 Logan Bohm. They're tough.
Yeah, and that was a tough way to get back that 5 he gave up on the penalty there for Cade Lunt.
Yeah, Cade's saying, Coach, can I roll out this time? 2nd down and 11, 7:05 to go. And a fast-moving first quarter. We have trips over this way. The single receiver is deep. They're going to fire over there, and Dylan Stecker a little bit behind him. Ran a good route. Had a chance, but the ball was just a little behind him. On the coverage was Tate German, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Had he caught that, would have been a nice gain, but now it's 3rd down and 11. What we've seen here, both teams on these long yardages have come with the blitz.
Yeah, they like to fire in there, and a pretty nice job doing that so far
Dylan
tonight.
Stecker is nearest us, caught the early touchdown pass. Here's the drop. They're going to look for Ethan Stecker. Cade's got room. Now he takes a hit, throws the ball up, and it is knocked away. Cade Lunt again held in there as long as he could. Lane Kleppe came in, big number 76. You don't have all day with that big fella. Threw it up in the air. Not a bad play. Works just like a punt. Tate German knocked it down, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And Tate German is going to be back at his own 15-yard line.
Yeah, and we've seen Orpin pull those down before, so not necessarily a bad play.
Yeah, we've seen all these receivers for Spirit Lake. This time the snap is good, but they came with pressure. Walls just gets it off. German's going to touch it, lose it. That's another turnover. Tate German was indecisive, could not decide what he wanted to do, but made the wrong decision, got too close to it, and boy, big mistake. Turnover number 4 right here, Rob, as he just didn't know whether to catch it, fair catch it, and it turns out to be another turnover.
Yeah, and the positioning on the field not good now for
So the Indians, I got a feeling you're going to see some run plays right here. Maybe after a shot to the end zone. They're going to look. We got motion. There's a fire out there, and it's going to be Dylan Stecker is made it. Okay, but Ethan Stecker left a little early over here. Ethan didn't think so. But, boy, for a side judge, he throws a lot of flags.
He wants his part of the game.
Ethan is still talking about it, not very happy, as it was nearest us, but the official was a little closer than we are. So going to bring up a 1st and 15. Indians with a golden opportunity again right here. Tate Orpin has moved into the game. Look out for him. He's in the slot. Normally won't stay there. Will Ditzworth is the lone back. 1st down and 15 at the Tigerhawk 25. Snyder gets the play action fake. They're going to lob it up there. Have a man, and it's just overthrown. Went for Dylan Stecker, and Dylan had a step on him. And it just overthrown. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, Stecker was up there and might have jumped just a little bit early trying to time that. A little bit too long of a throw anyway. I don't think he would have been able to get it as it went out over the yard marker.
So from the 25, the Indians will try to add to this lead. On Metro Sports, flip over there, you can see the Hinton Blackhawks in the quarterfinal and a good semifinal. Here's Ditzworth in motion, gets the call, but they come up and they're waiting for him right there, and that was Ashman. And then boy, he's a football player, that kid.
Yeah, a great tackle there, as we've seen all year long, a little bit tough.
Indeed. So going to bring up a 3rd down and 15. And normally when a high school team gets a 3rd and 15, you think, oh boy, what are you going to do here? Not with these Indians. They can pick up chunks in a hurry.
They can strike a lot of different ways. We've seen it all year long here. And, of course, so far we've seen a nice job of a scouting team for the Tigerhawks, as they've done a nice job reading the plays.
Well, they got burned on that little fly sweep the first time, but they came back. Cade Lunt on 3rd down and 15. It will probably be 4-down territory. He has all day. Lets it fly. Going to the side, and then Dylan Stecker has it. Touchdown! His 2nd of the night. With great coverage, Dylan Stecker still made the play.
Up over the top of the defender and pulls it back down. I think we saw that same play last week.
What a football player he is. The Tigerhawks are saying they have the football, but the ties go to the receiver, they say. It was great coverage by Tate German in the corner, but Stecker, as we've seen, can make play after play.
Yeah, he's a gamer, I'll tell you what. He went up over the top, pulled that down. Touchdown.
Absolutely beautiful play right there. Ditzworth for the extra point on a 3rd and 15 play. Dylan Stecker catches his 14th touchdown of the season. 32 touchdown passes for Caden Lunt. And just like that, it's 14-0. Spirit Lake Indians lead when we come back on Metro Sports. We're back. Big touchdown catch. The 2nd of the night for Dylan Stecker. 2nd touchdown pass of the night for Cade Lunt. It's 14-0 the Indians. And you just cannot turn over the football, can you, Rob?
No, you don't want to do that with this team because they will make you pay. And, so far at this turnovers, just where you turn it over is a key factor as well.
Little shout out to Lisa Metcalf Ginn out in Wyoming, as her and her husband, former Spirit Lake residents, are out in beautiful Wyoming watching this football game. You've spent a little time out there, haven't you, Rob?
I have, and of course we've had some advertisers from Wyoming at Metro Sports TV.
Yeah, we have. So say hi to Lisa. As 14-0 the Indians. Here's the kick. Caught at the 12-yard line. Tigerhawks should get pretty good field position, but Joey Andres got down there very quick and made the tackle, and it's going to be first down for the Tigerhawks as they find themselves down 14-0. They're a ball control football team, but they're going to have to make something happen with 5:25 to go here in the first half, down 14-0. Cody Schaefer, an outstanding sophomore, caught that kickoff and had a nice little return. It's going to be first down for Declan Hines, the coach's son, 3-year starter at 6'3". They go right up the middle. Ashman, and he's brought down again as the Indians with Bodie Higgins, who we talk about all of his scoring touchdowns and how well he runs the ball. He's an outstanding linebacker, and he made a nice tackle right there. Two good football players, Higgins and Ashman right there. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Tigerhawks as the officials have clock malfunctioned as the shot clock, excuse me, it's not basketball season yet. Play clock.
That'll be coming up before you know it, Pat. We discussed that on the way up here as well.
Yeah, you need a little bit of break there, the way you've been going. Rob Maynard, our outstanding play-by-play, color, producer, you name it, he does it for Metro Sports. 5:05 to go, 2nd down and 8. Declan Hines against a big blitz. They set the blitz down. That's going to be touched by the offensive lineman, and we're going to have a penalty flag. They had the screen set up, but he missed it, and it was touched by, it was an incomplete forward pass. Incomplete forward pass as they're jumping around, but there should be a penalty. That's illegal touching when it hits a lineman first, and the officials are going to talk about that right now. Didn't you see that, Rob? As
I did
they
see
set
that.
Up the screen, and
the lineman recognized it as he went to catch it, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not a receiver tonight."
Oh,
probably
boy.
Hasn't been all year. The big number 58.
That's Gavin Grove, who does such a good job at the defensive end. I think Gavin wanted to grab that and go. He had some running room.
He should have. Now that they didn't know what to call, he could have rumbled all the way down the field.
So the officials will talk this over in front of this big crowd for this quarterfinal game, Class 2A. So no call on the illegal touching, and it's going to, maybe Gavin didn't touch it. He got his hands away from that. Nevertheless, it's 3rd and 8 from the 26-yard line. Tigerhawks are in need for a big play and a first down. They've had 4 turnovers in this first half. So Declan Hines, the quarterback, will send his big receiver, Reister, in motion. They're going to run a little counter play, and Ashman has running room. He's going to lean forward for his first down, so they go with a little counter play on 3rd and 8. They pick it up. Tackled by J.D. Snyder over there. Nice little call, just a little counter reverse.
Yeah, sliding around there to the outside, and nice job. On a counter, as everybody kind of filtered toward the big receiver. And
well, I think they were a little tired of these defensive ends and these cornerbacks and outside linebackers on the blitz. So they ran a little counter, and it was there, and it's a first down. Clock running for 37, 14-0, the Indians lead. This is Ashman again. He's going to not get back to the line of scrimmage as nothing there as Jody Andres and Ethan Stecker made the play as they came up again. And Joey has just been outstanding on that defensive side of the football field. We got a penalty flag down, personal foul, face mask, personal foul on the Indians. Whoa, so that's going to move it right up. So normally on a play that close to the line of scrimmage, you don't see a personal foul face mask, see 5-yarders.
Yeah, in a cluster like that is just hard to be called with any intent unless he pulled him down with the face mask, which I didn't see that.
Well, Declan Hines, the quarterback, has a 1st and 10 just short of midfield on the Tigerhawks side of the field. Down 14-0, steps up, has running room if he can break a tackle, and J.D. Snyder's going to hold him up after a gain of 5 right there. And a heads-up play right there. Looked like the play was going to be bigger, but nice job by Will Ditzworth coming in and stopping that.
Yeah, Ditzworth shot up there and made the grab at the waist and held on for dear life till the rest of the Indians piled on.
The whole tribe got there, and it's going to bring up they gave him a gain of 6. So from the 45, 2nd down and 4. Plenty of time for the Tigerhawks, down 14-7. Again, the blitz comes. Ashman tries to get outside. Wesley Walls has got a hole, and got another face mask. If they see if they call this one, they don't. As Ashman says he wants it. We saw that one, and maybe the official. We do have a flag down. Yep, there is the flag, and I thought we did see a face mask that time. Yep, there was. That's your 5-yarder right there. Nope, they're going to say that's 5-yarder, but that's a first down. That was a face mask. We saw that one.
Yeah, a little clip there and just a little too high on the tackle. That's you got to get them tackles down a little bit. Get your shoulder pads low so you're not reaching up in that face mask area.
Asherman must have a sign called "Grab Me" on his face mask. That's the 3rd face mask against the outstanding tailback. They go with a quick dive, and Asherman falls forward on first down. Clock running, 3 minutes to go. Gain of 5 to about the 35 of the Indians. Ahead 14-0. A pair of touchdown passes from Cade Lunt to Dylan Stecker. The last one on a 3rd down and 13. Big play there. And with 2:39 to go right here, Tigerhawks need something good to happen. 2nd down and 6. Blitz coming. They go quarterback draw. The big quarterback breaks a tackle. Now he strides out, and he's all the way up to the 15-yard line. That time they timed the blitz perfectly, and a big play by Declan Hines.
Yeah, nice run there, and able to get through a nice block in the middle of the field there, push those linebackers wide. Shot down there for a nice gain.
And the big fella, when he strides out, he's a handful. Gets down to the 16-yard line. 2 minutes to go, first half. Under center. Hand off to Asherman. He has running room this time. Slides through there. Gets to about the 7-yard line. Good first down play. And the big crowd across the way get to hear Tigerhawk fans. And they brought a bunch of them. Whoa.
Packed her in there. They're standing around the outsides on the fence. Seeing an excellent football game so far.
2nd down and 2, 1:33 to go. They go to Ashman again, tries to go outside, breaks a tackle, puts his head down, and Lincoln Ashman, he is a football player. He crashes it up for a first down. They have him at 6 foot, 175 pounds. He looks bigger than that, and he's a tough one.
An outstanding player, and we've seen the stats to prove it, so we know what, coming into this game, we knew it was going to be a good game so far. It's been right at what we paid for, Pat.
You bet. Spirit Lake crowd, they're calling for some defense, but it's 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Clock running. There will be a minute to go, or under a minute to go on this next snap. Tigerhawks have turned it over 4 times. Don't want to do it here. They go with a dive and not getting in there as the Indians were expecting that. Carlson on the play. Ditzworth there. Tyson Robinson also on the play. Tyson's been kind of quiet, but he's been against Kleppe the whole night. Nolan Teesfield also on the tackle. He's part of that goal line defense for the Indians. Clock running, 32 seconds to go. 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line. Quarterback sneak, I would say, Rob, at 6'3", your quarterback. Nope, they're going to run it, and they have him to Asherman, and he's the next best option, and that's a touchdown, I believe. Nope. What do we got here? Oh, offsides, that ball. And that's why we have no touchdown. So Declan Hines, now we'll probably, and then we got a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct on the Indians, and that it's going to matter that much, except for you'd like to see some composure over there as The Indians should be happy they got that play called because it took away the touchdown. So
yeah, now the unsportsmanlike, now they give them a first down. 4 shots at it from the, 6-inch line?
Yep, you have 3 timeouts left, so I would doubt we'll see anything but a quarterback sneak here. At least we shouldn't. It's a big quarterback you have. 17 seconds to go, all 3 timeouts for the Tigerhawks. Second and goal from the 1. Hines, sneak, touchdown. So Tigerhawks with a beautiful drive, make it 14-6 with a kick pending. Nice drive by the Tigerhawks, just what they needed, Rob.
Yeah, nice job of punching it through there, and a little aid with the penalty flag, but just able to push it in here on a hard push with your backs behind the quarterback.
The 27-yard run on the quarterback draw by Hines, the quarterback, set up there. A lot of hard work by Lincoln Ashman, who goes in there, and boy, I can tell you, he's a kicker as he kicks that one all the way. What's over there, Milford? Or East Lake Okoboji kicks it in there. And with 13 seconds to go here in the first half, 14-7 is your score. And that was a big drive by the Tigerhawks to get into the game, and that is kind of the type of football that they play.
Yeah, they're definitely a grinding type offense, and of course they got some excellent skill players out there as well. So,
well, they grinded all the way for a touchdown of some 76 yards, and to make it 14-7. Normally, with 13 seconds to go, you would say it's safe, but you never know what these Indians can do.
Yeah, they can. We've seen them run back kickoffs.
So we'd like to see number 37, freshman Tyson Higgins back there. And shout out to the Higgins families that are watching in Dubuque and Waterloo. And he's going to be an outstanding young freshman player.
Yeah, it was exciting in the games we were able to see him get into, but we've seen Walls do the same thing. A lot of good players on this Spirit Lake team.
Isaiah McCowan is going to be back there. Isaiah took one back 60 yards his last game, and he's back there now with Wesley Walls. 13 seconds to go. More than anything, you want to take care of the football and don't give them a cheap one because they have an outstanding field goal kicker. And Ashman, Orpin's going to catch that short one and get out of bounds with 10 seconds to go. And as we said, normally, Rob, we would say we're going to the second half. But you never know with these Indians.
No, they do like to throw a little wrinkle in here and there, and caught us off guard a couple times this year.
We've seen, we won't even call it the 2-minute drill with them. We've seen a 40-second drill. It might be not enough. They do have 3 timeouts, but we'll see what Coach Beloit does. He has a senior-laden team, very experienced team, very dynamic team. And you just never know. So Cade Lunt's going to step back. Dylan Stecker is nearest us. They're going to look for it. Are they going to look for Ethan Stecker down the right sideline? Cade's going to fire it up there, and that ball is going to be caught. With 2 seconds to go. Joey Andres caught that one. And we told you, and Will Ditzworth, well, they go to the end zone, and they certainly can. The 6'5" Stecker boys are out there. You just cannot ever count this team out. So, big game right there. And a first down, and now they'll be able to throw it in the end zone with 3 seconds to go.
Yeah, and a nice comeback here on the ball's a little bit short as it got up in the air, but nice job of adjustment. Come back, make that catch, set him up maybe in field goal position.
And Cade Lunt, he'll stay in there and throw it. He left that one up like a punt. Joey Andres came back and caught it. And first down on our KCAU instant replay. Make sure at 10 o'clock, turn to Channel 9 KCAU. Anthony Mitchell, boy, a lot of big games going on tonight. And he'll have highlights of this game on Sports Zone at KCAU. So,
decision made here. It'd be a 46-yarder if they decide to kick it.
Well, I think they're going to throw it up to one of the Stecker boys. That's my
probably what I would
How
do.
about that for going on a limb? You've got Dylan going to the right. Ethan will be nearest us. It's easier to throw back to the right, so my guess they're going to let her fly up for Ethan Stecker right here, Rob.
Yeah. Definitely a possibility, but we never know.
He's in the slot, and he's going to the right, so they're going to let her fly to the right, it looks like. Got both Stecker boys over there. They might play volleyball. Here's the step back. They look. He's looking down the middle. Lets it fly. Has a man, and it is caught by Dylan Stecker. Touchdown! Just like that, a 10-second drive, touchdown.
Unbelievable. As you sit there and you think this might happen, and then it does.
Oh, boy. So here it is, the last play of the half. The Stecker boys were there, stepping up in the pocket, fires it up there, and Dylan Stecker high points it for the touchdown. His third touchdown of the night.
Man, what a catch that was. Goes up, strong hands, able to pull that in.
A 10-second, 65-yard drive, Rob. Here's the kick by Ditzworth, and we're going to go to halftime, 21-7. An unbelievable play by the Indians as their fans and their players are excited about that one. Dylan Stecker, 3 touchdown catches in the first half. None bigger than that. What a half for Dylan as he's catching high fives, and he is going by the student body as we go to halftime. Brought to you by Greenberg's Jewelry of Sioux City and Sioux Falls. 21-7 when we come back to Metro Sports.
When the leaves start to turn, that means summer's over. So head to Baumgars now for your pre-winter needs. In one stop, you'll find leaf rakes and winterizing fertilizers for your lawn, plus batteries and antifreeze for your car, weather strip, caulk, and pest control for your home, and warmer clothing for you. There's shelter for your pets and heaters, including electric, propane, and kerosene to keep you warm. From the Midwest to the Rockies, Baumgars is your fall weatherization headquarters.
I love doing it. We go to all the state events. We work at all the state events. And, you know, you wear your polo and people stop and talk to you. And it's just really great to connect with kids from other schools who are on the board, and then coaches, athletic directors who will see you at the events will stop and talk to you, and it's really neat.
You feel a bit of a weight and you're a voice for all athletes in the state of Iowa. It's cool.
I think it's really cool. I remember reading the email and I'm like, oh, this would be something really cool to look for. It'd be good to talk to people that I want to get to talk to around the state. I get to see other people's opinions, kids from 5A schools, kids from small schools. I think it'll just be a really good opportunity for me. IHSAA represents so much that it's really cool that they have 2 girls on the board to bring a girl's perspective, because I think it's really important to be very diverse and get different opinions.
A lot happens in Siouxland every day.
KCAU 9 News cuts through the noise every day to bring what's happening around your community into focus.
Amplifying what matters in Siouxland.
Your time is valuable.
So when this happens, and this happens,
and this, count on KCAU 9 News to bring you what matters.
KCAU 9 News. We are Siouxland proud.
Iowa Lakes is the biggest bang for your buck. I don't know why you wouldn't come here. There's more to community colleges than you think. It's not just go to class and go home. There's still so many fun things you can do on campus. I made some great friendships with my professors. Like, I wanted to go to class. I wanted to do their assignments. You know, I liked the challenge that they gave me. And I think that makes a world of difference. I couldn't have asked for more. My name is Lauren Flayhardy, and I think Iowa Lakes is the perfect place to be.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank. Member FDIC.
You don't just play, you game. United Sports Academy at CNOS Fieldhouse has every field for every player. 20,000 square feet of turf, 3 batting cages, volleyball courts, basketball courts, pickleball, and more. If you got game, you got to get to United Sports Academy. Challenge yourself and sign up for programs, teams, or even rent the facility. Lessons, sports clinics, and training for every athlete. Get your game on at United Sports Academy. Online at usportsacad.com.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Take the ride to Waddy's Bar and Grill. Enjoy delicious burgers, steak tips, wings, and the best pizza around. Get a Chiefs Bloody Mary and make sure to grab a half-gallon to take home. Take the ride to Waddy's Bar and Grill in Hudson, South Dakota.
Tonight's Class 2A Iowa High School football playoff game is presented by CF Industries, providing clean energy to feed and fuel the world. Thank you to all of our advertisers. Central Bank pregame show, Vern ID Motorcars keys of the game, the Greenberg's Jewelry halftime report. That's where we're at right now. Outstanding first half, turnover-plagued Tigerhawks turned it over 4 times in the first half. They settled down, fell behind 14-0. Made it 14-7, but fireworks at the end, a 65-yard, 10-second play to end the half for Spirit Lake. Dylan Stecker is the story in the first half as he catches 3 touchdown passes in the first half, including that amazing catch with no time to go to end the half, and that's a big touchdown. The Tigerhawks will get the kick to start the second half, and boy, that one's going to hurt a little bit, but you can never count these Spirit Lake Indians out. They can just get it done. So 3 touchdowns. The first touchdown after recovering a fumble on a sack-caused fumble, Ethan Stecker with a sack. Fumble was recovered by Ethan Stecker, and then with 3:56 to go in the first quarter, Cade Lunt found Dylan Stecker for a 13-yard touchdown. It was 7-0, the Indians lead. Then, on a big 3rd down and 13 play in the second quarter, again, Dylan Stecker made a great catch in the right side corner of the end zone to make it 14-0. Then a 65-yard drive by the Tigerhawks, and it was ended by a 1-yard quarterback sneak by Declan Hines, the senior quarterback, as he snuck it in from the 1-yard line. He also had a 27-yard run on 3rd down to set up that touchdown. That made it 14-7, and with 10 seconds to go in the half, Tate Orpin caught the kickoff, ran out of bounds after picking up about 10 yards, and then a 37-yard pass play from Cade Lunt to Joey Andres set up a pass down the middle. Everybody was looking sidelines. They threw it right down the middle, and Dylan Stecker made an incredible catch, an incredible throw by Cade Lunt, as he's thrown 33 touchdown passes this senior season. It's 21-7. As we mentioned, the Tigerhawks will have the kick when we come back to start the second half. We're going to leave for halftime, brought to you by Greenberg's Jewelry. It is 21-7. Spirit Lake Indians halfway home to the Dome.
When the leaves start to turn. That means summer's over. So head to Baumgars now for your pre-winter needs. In one stop, you'll find leaf rakes and winterizing fertilizers for your lawn, plus batteries and antifreeze for your car, weather strip, caulk, and pest control for your home, and warmer clothing for you. There's shelter for your pets and heaters, including electric, propane, and kerosene to keep you warm. From the Midwest to the Rockies, Baumgars is your fall weatherization headquarters.
This perfect ring is for Allie from Zach. They married without a diamond ring right before Zach went to serve his country. And now he's back. Jake and Sarah successfully pitched a big client together over a year ago. They got along very well. So well, in fact, Jake's about to pitch Sarah a proposal. Every diamond tells a story, but there's no story like yours. And there's no diamond like a Greenberg's diamond. Greenberg's Jewelers, a cut above the rest.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Take the ride to Waddy's Bar and Grill. Enjoy delicious burgers, steak tips, wings, and the best pizza around. Get a Chiefs Bloody Mary and make sure to grab a half-gallon to take home. Take the ride to Waddy's Bar and Grill in Hudson, South Dakota.
Tees to Please, custom printed sportswear, 1008 West 7th Street, Sioux City, Iowa. Specializing in screen printed t-shirts, long sleeve tees, crew necks, and hooded sweatshirts. We have in-house artists creating custom graphics and designs. We also produce custom awards, trophies, plaques, and medals. For all your custom printed needs, Tees to Please, Sioux City, or online at teestopleaseonline.com.
We're at halftime. Quarterfinal 2A football game. It's 21-7. Spirit Lake Indians lead here at the half. 3 touchdown passes from Cade Lunt to Dylan Stecker has given the Indians a big lead. We've got scores coming across, big scores coming across our way. Our Hinton Blackhawks, one of our featured schools, they lead at half, 23-7. If you don't know that story, the Blackhawks thought they'd have a good football team. They had to go on the road the first 2 times in the playoffs, won both in outstanding games, and got to host this game. And boy, Hinton, the fans and players were excited about hosting that football game, and they're up 23-7 at half, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, they've had that grinded out, nose to the ground offense, and Gabe Anderson, outstanding quarterback and a great defensive player, and going on to the next level. And he's made some nice pass plays to the 6'5" tight end Kyle Leary, and they were, like I say, they were very excited. And of course, we thought they got a terrible draw. They finished with 1 loss in the district, and you end up in 3rd place in the district, and got to go on the road for 2 games, and they're able to beat OAC BIG twice at home.
Say that again.
OABCIG.
You're pretty good at that. You want me to try it or not?
No. That's okay. I got it.
Yeah, you've seen me butcher that a few times. A few more scores here as we're going to look at some highlights here in the first half. And here's Cade Lunt letting one go right here. Oops, that's from last game, Rob.
Wow. I should have deleted those. No wonder I got so many replays, Pat.
Well, that was a heck of a catch against
similar,
Osage by Dylan Stecker.
See if I can find these.
But some other scores, 20-14. Sioux Falls, Lincoln comes back and beats Harrisburg after trailing 14-0. Here we go. This is our game, Rob, right here. Here's the first touchdown. Good little bootleg cover right here, and they fire it back, and we got another angle of that one we'll show there.
I'm getting there.
Bill and Stecker catch up. Oh, hang in there. Rob's got a lot going on here on our KCAU instant replay.
Try this one.
And here we go. We'll try this one. Here it is. Here's the first touchdown. As you see, Dylan Stecker, his first touchdown, sits down in the zone. Cade Lunt fires it, and Dylan knows where that goal line is. That was his first touchdown to give the Indians a 7-0 lead. A couple more scores coming up as Ankeny Centennial leads Dowling in the fourth quarter, 3-0. Defensive battle going on there. And our good friends from West Des Moines Valley lead Johnston 14-13. Here's a nice heads-up play, a big play to help go. You saw Cade Lunt under duress, flips it forward, got a face mask penalty. That helps set up a second touchdown pass from Lunt to Dylan Stecker to give the Indians a 14-0 lead. As both teams are coming out and getting ready, set for the second half. The Tigerhawks would then score to make it here. It's our shot right here, Rob.
This is that play toward the end of the half where he threw it up here. And
this was the 10-second drive as they laid it up there, and Joey Andrus came back to make the catch at the 29-yard line. And then the real fireworks with no time to go in the half. The third touchdown pass right here. Cade Lunt, the Stecker boys to the right. They got a wheel route going. Dylan Stecker down the middle, goes up high points it again as the 6'8" Reister was right behind him, but could not knock that down. And there you see the formation. They go with it, and there's an outstanding play right here. Look at that as Stecker goes up and makes the play. That ends the half, a 60-yard drive in 10 seconds. How do you do? We'll be back with the second half right after this. The Indians lead at 21-7.
Iowa Lakes is the biggest bang for your buck. I don't know why you wouldn't come here. There's more to community colleges than you think. It's not just go to class and go home. There's still so many fun things you can do on campus. I made some great friendships with my professors. Like, I wanted to go to class. I wanted to do their assignments. You know, I liked the challenge that they gave me. And I think that makes a world of difference. I couldn't have asked for more. My name is Lauren Flayhardy, and I think Iowa Lakes is the perfect place to be.
21-7 is your score as we get set for the second half. The Tigerhawks will have the ball to start with. 4 costly turnovers in the first half by the Tigerhawks have gotten them behind 21-7, and some not lax pass defense, but certainly had people in the right place. But these guys are pretty good.
Yeah, there's an exceptional football game going on here, and you know, without the turnovers, man, this is a lot closer game than 14 points. And you know, Spirit Lakes they capitalized on those 2 short field turnovers, and that's the difference in the ball game. And I got to tell you, I got a shout out from Judy Hugavine. Her and her husband Dean were way back in the day, back at Westfield High School and elementary and junior high, because Westfield is so small. Dean was my PE teacher, and Judy also taught there. I remember him really, really well, even that many years ago, I should say.
Just shot you a nice text. They're watching the game tonight.
Yeah, watching the game. Cade Luntz, the great nephew, and Carson Hugavine over at West Lions, a nephew.
Oh, a couple of good quarterbacks there. Might see them in the.
They're hoping to play each other for a championship.
Got a happy 7th birthday to call out to Emma Kate Christensen. She's watching the football game tonight. So Emma Kate, 7 years old. Goodness sakes. This jacket I have on is older than that. So Spirit Lake will kick the football off to start the second half, 21-7. Thanks for joining us on Metro Sports. All kinds of good football going on here tonight. Here's the kick, and it's going to be caught. And bringing it up and making a good return. We're running into Joey Schneider. And Joey, again, playing some great football. Joey makes the tackle right there, so it's going to be first down for the Tigerhawks of North Fayette Valley. They made the big trip over here. And here they go. That was Kyler White on the return. Kyler put his head down. Nice return. And it's first down for the Tigerhawks. Their quarterback is Declan Hines. Had a couple of costly turnovers, but also made a couple of big plays. And you cannot relax against this quarterback. He can throw it, and he has good receivers out there. So Hines out of the shotgun, going to give the ball to Ashelman, and we've seen him. That's Lincoln Ashelman, and he smashes it forward for the gain of about 7 yards. Lincoln over 1,000 yards on the season. He is the tailback. Kyler White will also get the ball. The receivers, Cal Reister at 6'8", caught some balls early, was quiet of late. Reister, Harnish, and German. German, the long ball threat. It's going to be second down and 2 for the Tigerhawks, just starting the second half. And they run it again, and bouncing off and getting back to the line of scrimmage is Ashelman, as that play was blown up that time. Will Detzworth came in there, Bodie Higgins as well, those two very active linebackers for Spirit Lake. Up front for the Tigerhawks, they'll have Lane Kleppe, who's been outstanding both offensively and defensively. He's the big guy, 6'4" at about 260. He's played very well. Kyle Bertrand, Kenny Kerr, Cole Mosier, and Noah Benson. So third down and 1 right here. They're going to give it to Ashelman. He cuts it back nicely. Now he's in the free. Lincoln Ashelman going to bring it all the way up to the 49-yard line of the Indians. Good quick run by that outstanding football player.
I'll tell you what, a nice cut back there. You think he's going to come down, and he just bounced off to the outside and slid it away. Good gain.
So the Tigerhawks on the move to start the second half, and it would be after the way the first half ended, it would be very reassuring for the Tigerhawks to come up with a touchdown here early. But they have 49 yards to go. There's a little pop pass over the middle. It's intercepted. They lofted it too early, and Sam Hendrickson, the free safety, was all over that one. You cannot do that against these Spirit Lake Indians.
Yeah, they are ball hawks in there, and you can just see Sam. He just waited it out, went up and pulled her down. There's too much air under that one.
Yep, he had to put a little more on it. He didn't, and a big pick. 5th turnover of the night for the Tigerhawks, and that one was a big one because that ended their momentum, and they needed to have that. And as we said in the pregame show, Rob, when these Indians get rolling offensively, look out. And they were rolling at the end of the half. Cade Lunt on first down is going to throw the ball. Ball caught by Ethan Stecker, and Ethan's going to have a first down gain of about 4 yards over there. Using him on some short passes tonight. Using Dylan for the longer touchdown passes. So good gain on first down. Gain of 5. Be second down and 5. The winner goes to the Dome for the semifinals. Don't know who they'll play. They go by rankings this year, Rob? Is that how they do it? Or do they go by power index, or what do they go by? I don't know. I never know. Geography? Who knows? Here's a handoff, and they're going to bring it and smashing it forward is Bodie Higgins, and he backs out of there. Bodie down to the 30, cuts back again, and he's brought down. Bodie Higgins has been quiet offensively. He's played very well defensively, but right here on that fly sweep, don't see Bodie on this carry much, but get the big guy out there. Watch this cut.
And a great cut, and never gives up that spin out of there and picks up another 15 after.
Bodie came back as a sophomore, played quite a bit, broke his leg, and for a player to come back from that catastrophic type injury to have the career he has, boy, that's a football player for you right there.
Yeah, and it's tough to come back from a leg injury.
So gain of 31 on the play for Bodie Higgins. They go with a little counter play, and Will Ditzworth's going to fall forward to about the 27-yard line. As the Indians threatening again after the 5th turnover by the Tigerhawks. Is it PCM, another highly ranked team in Class 2A?
Yeah, they're up there.
Of course,
with
Van
Westline.
Meter, they're always around, it seems.
Yeah, you can't get rid of them. They seem to come back year after year.
2nd down and 9 from the 29. Lunt has all day, fires, ball caught by Dylan Stecker, and they're coming up and making some hits there. They're saying, we're tired of seeing your backside in the end zone, Dylan. Lincoln Ashman came up, made the hit, gain of 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for Cade Lunt, who has just showed so much composure, certainly in the final drive with 22 seconds in the first round win over Cherokee 31-27. And then last week, when things weren't going very well, he bounced back and had a big second half. And then tonight, he has 3 more touchdown passes. And they'll face a 3rd and 4 right here, 4-down territory for the Indians. At the 24, Cade's going to keep it, lean forward, that 6'3" frame. Going to be short of these first downs, going to get a back foot by the side judge over there, back foot spot. And it's going to leave him about a yard short, maybe longer than a yard. It'll be 4th down and 1 from the 24. From the 21, excuse me. So 4th down play. And the Tigerhawks will have to send everybody. And we've seen the Indians throw the football in this 4th and 1, Rob.
Yeah. We've seen them
do about everything. And here they are. 4th down and 1. Watch the hog count. They try it. Tigerhawks stay. They hand the ball off to Bodie Higgins. And Bodie's going to have, if he gets a front foot spot from the side judge, I don't think he got it. As he leaned forward. Little second effort as Tigerhawks came up and they did not get the spot and going to be short of the 1st down.
That's got to be measurable, I think. Looks like the nose of the football.
Bodie tried to lean to get it. They went power football. They went right at Lane Kleppe, the big guy. Logan Bohm, that outstanding linebacker, and Lincoln Asherman came in there, and I don't think Bodie's going to get his 1st down. You could tell that side judge, usually when he comes with that front foot, you get your 1st down, but he came with the back foot first, and just short, and the ball will go over and downs, and a big stop for the Tigerhawks, excuse me.
Yeah, they bottled up the inside, did a nice job of that. Stopped them in the red zone.
So they're still in the game after their 5th turnover. The Indians had a big drive coming, set up by the big run by Bodie Higgins. But on 4 downs, they were able to stop the Indians. And they'll have to drive now 80 yards to make this a touchdown to make it a 1-score game. Hine, the quarterback, little counter play, nothing there. Great job by the Indians slamming in there. Will Detzworth is coming over there, makes the play. Tyson Robinson also makes the play. Tyson been quiet tonight, but again, he is facing the biggest, toughest lineman on the opposing team each and every game.
Every game.
Tyson's in there battling away.
He will never give up.
This football team, tribute to the program that Coach Beloit has. They play hard. 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. 6:24 to go, 3rd quarter. This time they go hard count, and Tyson came a little heavy that time, and that's going to be a 5-yard, and the ball's going to be moved up, so it'll be 2nd down and 5.
A little quick off the whistle there, and big number 58, Gavin Grove, felt that as Tyson made full contact.
Gavin might have played that one a little bit, but I think the official was going to call it anyway. So it'll bring a 2nd down and 5. Free safety Sam Hendrickson back there. You saw Sam with that big interception the last time, and he's waiting for another play. Here, 2nd down, 5. Clock running. 6:08 to go. Declan Hine, quarterback. turns, gives the ball to Ashman. He's going to be stripped, but he's going to pick the ball back. And ball was stripped as those Indians came up and were fighting and scratching for the ball. It's paid off as they picked up 5 turnovers tonight. And that's going to be a first down as the Tigerhawks. North Fayette Valley 9-1, ranked number 4 in the state. Spirit Lake 9-1, ranked number 2. Both good football teams. Both very physical football teams, and we've seen that tonight.
That goes to show you that both teams, I think, lost their first game of the season and been on a roll since.
Reister is out here to the right at 6'8". He's been rather quiet. They're going to go with another